Hey, community group leaders and teachers, I hope you're doing well and having a fabulous day. Hey, I'm excited to introduce this week's Leadership Minute. This is one more tool that we can have in our tool belt to lead more effectively. Over the course of the last several weeks, we have been exploring different ways that we as a community group can actually dive deep through spiritual disciplines and use those spiritual disciplines as vehicles through which our groups can gain momentum by going to God collectively together while we're scattered all around with vacations and everything else. This week, many of us celebrated the 4th of July with family, with friends, celebrating the freedom that we have as a nation, the United States of America, because of what some brave men did more than 200 years ago when they signed the Declaration of Independence, effectively signing their death warrant saying that on this day, we want to be known as people who don't stand for tyranny, but stand for liberty for everyone. Just as our nation celebrates that, I think it's very fair for each of us as followers of Jesus to remember what Paul wrote in Galatians 5:1, that it's for freedom that Jesus set us free. It's valuable for each of us to remember that we have incredible hope and incredible freedom because of what Jesus did through the cross. And even to remember what exactly that freedom is for each of us. And so my challenge to you is take a few minutes in your community group this following Sunday and reflect on what that freedom is. Maybe ask around the room, how have you experienced freedom in and through Jesus? And as people share, affirm what God is doing in their lives, how you see God at work in their lives and how you see God at work in the lives of everyone in the community group. But also, maybe even use it as a springboard to say, we can share this in this room. Why don't we share this with other people we know who are far from God? Peter says in 1 Peter 3:15 that we should always give reason, or we should always be prepared in season and out of season for the reason that we have hope. What a great opportunity for us here as we're celebrating freedom as a nation to remember that we can find incredible freedom in and through the cross and to share that with everyone around us that we know who are far from God. Chances are you know someone who doesn't attend a church, who isn't in a community group, who isn't a part of a faith group, or doesn't even know anything about Jesus. And so my challenge to you is to challenge everyone in your community group to remember the reason why we have freedom, to talk about that among the group, and then pray for ways that you can share that with people you know who are far from God, so that more people can experience the hope and the freedom that you've known and you've come to experience through faith in Jesus. Hey, I hope you have a great week, and I can't wait to see you back here again soon for another Leadership Minute, as well as back in church. Hope you have a great week. Blessings, friends.